mean, it's gonna take a minute, Leia, for people to like join the live. We've literally just started. You're such a good girl, Leia. You're so wonderful. We just gotta hang out for a minute, Leia. I don't know what to tell you. We're just hanging out for a minute until people join. So, it is what it is. You winking at me? Are you winking at me, pretty girl? What are you thinking, baby butt? Bobo Coco says, "Hi, Leia." Hi, everyone. Welcome in. What's going on? Happy Thursday, you guys. I'm doing okay, Pretzel. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Leia, everyone's talking about how beautiful you are, and they are correct. Just woke up from a refreshing nap. Light Wolf, I am jealous. We're doing okay today, Katie. Thank you for asking. Hey, Sky Jellyfish, what's up? Can you give her pets for us, please? Not now. She does not want me to now. She really doesn't want me to now. She's annoyed. And she's hungry, but she won't eat any of the food in her bowl. Isn't that right, Leia? And like, look at all the treats I've given her to like try to address the situation. Has she chilled out a bit? No, she's been a monster all morning. Mom's the boss. Thank you for the $5. How's it going? Hey, Maggie, how's it going? She will grumble. Yes, if I tried to pet her right now, she will grumble. Yes. Yeah, she's doing a lot better, like Wolf. She's here, let me lower the tripod so you can get a better view of Leia. She is definitely on the mend. So, she is moving in the correct direction. On today's walk, she was using her foot a lot more. And as you can tell by how muddy her paws are, she was like, let's go through all of these puddles. She went through every puddle. I think she's reached the bored and cranky part of recovery. You're not wrong, Sky Jellyfish. But, like, to be fair, she started there. So, was she interested in the cream cheese painting? Well, she's very... I let her lick the spatula that I use to prep the cream cheese paintings. I actually have everything prepped right now. I've prepped the bags for the paintings. I've prepped the canvases. I've got the paints out. So we, meaning Archer, Leia, me, and all of you here in the YouTube live, we're gonna make some husky paintings today. For some of the contest winners. Now, here's the thing. Only one of the contest winners has gotten back to me. And he said, yeah, reach out, DM. I'm not comfortable, like, sharing this information on Twitch, so DM me on Instagram. So I DM'd him on Instagram, and he hasn't responded to me yet. But to be fair, I only DM'd him on Instagram, like, 10 minutes ago. So we're just going to kind of make some fun paintings. If there are any artists here who can, like, give me some help with color theory, that would be most welcome, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know anything about anything. Clearly, I am an idiot fumbling in the dark. That is pretty much my brand. Blues are always good. Thank you, Maggie. Leia wants to take a nap. No, she wants food. She doesn't know what else to do, though, because I'm done giving her food. Mom's boss sent over some cookies, like a box of cookies. And it's kind of the only thing I've been able to get her to eat today. So, don't speak bad about my job. Wait, what's your job? Is your job fumbling around in the dark? Blue is good, but that's just a theory, a color theory. Thank you, Alastair. John, not Job. You know, yep, it's us. I don't go by John. I go by Jonathan. I am going to make you work for those other 2 syllables. I apologize. I'm an artist, but I'm mostly self-taught, and I'm only 12. Good for you. Hey, Squish. Leonardo da Vinci. Damn, it was right there, El Pro. It was right there, and I didn't even see it. That's so good. How about going by Nathan? No, I'm not going to go by Nathan. However, I will say that Nathan and Jonathan etymologically are the same. John and Jonathan etymologically are not. I know that because I'm very cool. Hi, Leia and Archer from New Zealand. They are so beautiful. Thank you so much, Amanda. I agree. I took Max to do a painting. The instructor put in too much paint and it came out like poop. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm still dialing it in. Mom's the boss. Where's Bug? Sherry, he's out on the deck. He's snoozing. He's out there. He's snoozing in the sunshine. He's out there. He's doing his thing. Yeah, I mean, every one of these treats represents me being like, can you please be quiet? She did get a walk today. Yes, she did. It wasn't long enough. I think that's part of the reason why she's pouty. But no, Archer is a very outside husky. He just wants to spend all of his time out there. My hubby wants to get another husky. Let him do it. Let him get another husky. How do Archer and Leia react when you pick them up? Not well. They don't like to be picked up, neither one of them. I only do it when the situation calls for it. Mostly it's just because, like, Leia's too afraid to jump in the car. Wonder if Leia only grumbles at you. She does only grumble at me. She does not grumble at anyone else. Oh, hey, Maria. I didn't see you come in. What would you suggest as an average walk for a husky? I don't know. I don't know. Every husky is different. I know that for mine, I usually only walk them once a day, but I am usually gone for 2.5 to 3 hours. And we usually do, I would say between like 5 and 7 miles. Like 5.5 is probably like spot on our average, I would say. But that depends on a lot of factors like, how fast they're going, how many treat stores are open, whether it's winter or summer. They will walk much further in winter than they will in the summer, that sort of thing. So 2.5 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours is what I would say. 5.5 miles is our average. Pretzel. She is a sleepy girl. I'm at college and I miss my dogs a lot. Yeah, El Pro, I get it. I'm pretty attached to the hip from them. I have a deeply codependent relationship. Excuse me. I'm sorry for yawning in your face. Deeply codependent relationship with Archer and Leia. I do not like being apart from them, and they do not like being apart from me. It's wonderful. It's terrible. All at once. My husky is a very lazy husky, and I have to force him to walk half a mile. Maggie, I would murder for that. Are you and Archer working on his diet? Yes, we both are. Both Archer and I are dieting right now, and neither of us are happy about it, but we both need it. So, John, I demand you go get a coffee. It takes too long to go get a coffee. You're right, I should have done it before the live. I wasn't really thinking. I should have done it before the live. What's Archer's goal weight? I don't know. That's a good question. I think if he drops 5 pounds, we'll be happy. If I'm away for even half a day, I get big set. Yeah, no, it's hard for me. I had to have that conversation with my wife where I was like, I kind of don't want to go anywhere for longer than 10 days. Like 10 days is like the max I'm comfortable being away. The shave part makes it look like she's wearing a glove. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, God, excuse me. I'm sorry. I keep yawning. You sound good considering the lack of sleep. Thank you, Mom's the Boss. Are you guys on TikTok, by the way? We are on TikTok. We have the biggest following on TikTok. We have 1.2 million followers on TikTok. I just don't really do TikTok lives anymore. Not because I don't mean to neglect that audience. It's just like they're a little frenetic. TikTok lives are just like far more frenetic than kind of like any other live stream. And it's nice because people are constantly like, here's a gift, here's a gift, here's a gift, here's a gift, here's a gift. And that's really sweet. And it does like foster like good interaction, but it's also like, I don't do these to like get gifts. I just kind of want to hang out with you guys and engage with the audience and chit chat and that sort of thing. Hey, I saw an Insta of Elsa. She's so beautiful, fur like Leia and eyes like Archer. Yep, that's exactly how I would describe her. Yeah. Are the Huskies very inaffectionate besides having separation anxiety? They're not very cuddly dogs. They're not. How do you get them to eat their food? My husky never seems interested in her food. Gabby, I have no idea. This is the issue that I'm having with Leia right now. She is so she is so not interested in the food that I have for her. And it's really frustrating. It's because she's so hungry. She keeps yelling at me like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm just like, I don't know what to do for you, Leia. I'm trying here. Leia looks so peaceful. I hope she's doing well. Shout out to Archer. She is, thank you. I hope my 4 Huskies can meet your 2 eventually. I mean, if it happens, Miracle, it'll be at the dog park. Has Leia ever gone days without food? Not without food. Like, she'll take treats, but she has skipped 3 meals in a row before. Actually, I would go so far as to say she regularly skips 3 meals in a row. You go, please, I beg of you, eat your food. And then when that doesn't work, you go cry in a corner and try again tomorrow. Yeah, I don't, I'm not a big cry. You know what? I might actually go make a coffee. I just keep yawning in your face. I'm so sorry. I wasn't yawning before I started the live. That's on me. I apologize for that. Sorry. Jonathan, how do you recommend getting experience for a dog breed? I don't know. I grew up in a household that had Huskies. So, like, that's pretty much it. Take us to make a coffee, LOL. The problem with the coffee machine is it's so loud, Sky Jellyfish. It's, like, so loud. And I don't know how to look at the screen and engage with you while making coffee at the same time. So, and I don't want you to sit there for, like, 3 minutes. Jonathan, how many states have Archer and Leia been to? Not that many. Let me think. Washington, Oregon, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C. I think that's it. Honestly. Hewitt, I want the barista treatment. Well, I don't know where I would point the camera. I would just point the camera at the coffee machine. We could just hang out with Leia and watch her while you make a coffee. Give us the coffee shop ambiance. All right, I will make a coffee. Do you want me to put the camera at the coffee machine and interact with the stream while that's happening? Or do you want me to just, like, leave the camera on Leia for 2.5 minutes? And ignore the chat. On Leia. That's 2 votes for on Leia, 1 for coffee. Okay, Leia. All right, I am not going to interact with the chat for like 3 minutes. You guys just focus on Leia. And yeah, I'll be right back. Avec coffee. Sorry, it's so loud. It's gonna make so much noise. This is boring content. God damn it. Okay. Here's what happened. It's gonna take even longer. There's this one like circuit breaker in my kitchen that sometimes flips whenever I try to make a coffee, and it just flipped. So I gotta go downstairs and flip the breaker and then come back up and finish making the coffee. So I'm sorry, you're up to speed, you're in the loop. Just keep your eyes on Leia, I'll be back. Gotta go flip the breaker. Okay, I flipped the breaker. We're good. All right, the coffee is brewing. Okay, full disclosure, I kind of rushed it. This isn't the best espresso pull. Yeah, that wasn't the best. That's all right. It's caffeinated. It gets the job done. All right. Cheers. Anyway, I'm back. Thank you, Squish. No, I did rush it a little bit. When you pull the espresso, you want it to extract for like at least 15 seconds. That's like how you know you did a good pull. And that was like 11 seconds. So it's not the best pull, but that's okay. I do have a good espresso crema on there, so that's good. It's not the worst. That was quick. You probably need it. Yeah, thank you, Mom's the boss. Genuinely thought you were giving that to Leia for a second. Thank you, Squish. It's okay. It's okay. If people call me John, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Stick the kettle on. You know, Yasmin, I'm like weirdly not that big of a tea drinker. I love it. I grew up in a tea drinking household. But since I got this espresso machine, I have like 3 or 4 of these a day. Jonathan, messages were flying when you weren't there. I'm sure they were, but I can't go back and check them. So we've all moved on. Wish caffeine worked on me. Yeah, it is. It's a whole thing. Miss Bronwyn said, should have brought a treat for Leia too. I mean, she doesn't want. This is you weren't here at the beginning. It's like she just doesn't want any treat. She's so hungry and she's not accepting anything I'm offering her, which is why you will notice she's literally sleeping on a sausage and 2 turkey tendons. And then she's got a dental chew by her paws. These were my desperate attempts to get her something she wanted. Jonathan, make them pup cups. Don't worry. She's gonna, when we start to work on the paintings, wait, hang on. Chris said something. I'm typing this hello while Chip and Comet are wrestling right on top of me. That's awesome, Chris. That's awesome. When we go to work on the paintings, which, we should do soonish, I'm sure Leia will want the cream cheese. So I'm not worried about that. Currently at my office job with the live stream in the corner of my dual monitor. A peaceful part of my screen compared to all the Excel sheets. I mean, the fudgema, I can relate. My job is all spreadsheets and emails. Good. Jonathan is listening. Mary Duda says, Leia is mother. Again, I'm not a member of the queer community. That's not my call to make. However, if the queer community agrees that Leia is mother, then I'm not gonna stand in their way. I'm gonna sit my white ass down and listen. I'm also at work with you on my phone. Wonderful. Thank you, Just Love. By the way, how did you enjoy Where the Winds Meet? I missed that part of the stream last night. I wasn't crazy about it. However, since I finished it, I played like 3 hours or less, I think, maybe like 2 hours. It was just kind of like, it was a lot. There was a lot of like story preamble, and I was like, I'm kind of just waiting to get into it to like know what's happening. Like it started so strong, and then I was kind of like, okay, well, we're just kind of like we keep doing we keep doing tutorials, huh? Um, and but I've read some reviews of it, and like I lurked some streams last night and today of people playing it, and like I think it does get better. So maybe I'll give it like another chance. I really just wanted that husky mount. I just wanted to get that husky mount and run around with the huskies, and like that was kind of it. I don't think it'll ever be like a game that I play like a lot on stream. I just saw that husky mount and I was like, this is incredible. This is such a good idea. I can't believe this is the first game to implement this. I just like don't even know how I get to the point where I can get that husky mount. So I don't know. I might play it off stream. I don't know. But I wasn't crazy about it. Squish. It didn't really grab me. I hear that, Sky Jellyfish. I just listened on my dog walk today, the Kind of Funny Games review of Kirby Air Riders, and they were talking about the control scheme, how it's all one button. Like it's the same button to accelerate and brake and turn. And I'm like, I can't wrap my brain around that. I can't wrap my brain around that. I don't know that I'm going to pick it up. Recommend an espresso machine for me. Tired of crappy coffee makers. I have the the Breville Barista Express. That's what I have. It's kind of like the cheapest of the nice ones, if that makes sense. When I got it, it was like, I think we got it for like $300, which I think was a deal at the time. And I don't know why they're so expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive. I know that if you go one up from mine, it's like an extra $1,000. If you go like the next in line above mine with Breville, it's like literally an extra $1,000. And my in-laws actually have it, and I used it, and I actually prefer mine. Like it's nicer. It's nicer because it's got like the touch screen and all that. Mine's like very manual, but I've like been using mine for years. But you know, when we got it, we had such a bad Starbucks habit. Like I had a really bad Starbucks habit. My wife had a really bad Starbucks habit. And I say Starbucks, like we'd usually go to Starbucks because it's like closest, but I just mean like coffee shop habit. And getting the espresso machine, like it, for us, it paid for itself in like 5 months, I think. So like financially, it has really worked out. But yeah, it does. I mean, anything that costs more than like $80, I'm like, what am I made of money? What $80? Are you serious? In Australia, Starbucks is considered vile. I mean, I think in a lot of America, it's considered vile. But I don't know. My palate's not that refined, you know. My palate's really not that refined, so. Does Bug's nose change in the winter? Yes, it does. Leia's doesn't, but Archer's does. Actually, Leia, I don't know if I can show you. Okay. Can I zoom in? I'm on my phone. Let me see if I can zoom. I can zoom in. Okay, great. So look at that slit running up the middle of her nose right there. That little dent. It does change color, but only in that little slit, like right in the middle. You can kind of see it's like a little pink there. And that is where her nose changes color, but it doesn't change color anywhere else. And if you're just like looking at her normally, you're like, oh, she's got a black nose in the winter. But sometimes she'll like smile, or like you'll give her a treat or something, and it will like stretch her nose and expose the bit of her nose that changes color in the winter. So that's that. Thank you for indulging me while I zoomed in on Leia's nose. Yeah, some dogs get winter noses. And Chris is right. But Archer's gets really pink. And he actually didn't have a winter nose for like the first 2 years. It was just when he was 3. So you can see him here. This is Archer. He was 11 months old in this picture. And it's obviously winter, as you can tell. And his nose was just straight up black. It wasn't until he was like 3 years old that he started to get a winter nose. So, yeah. Naya's nose went all black after her first winter, but then after her second winter, it stayed half pink. Now she has permanent snow nose. You know, Archer's kind of getting there. I think he might have a permanent snow nose, like, moving forward. It did this summer, like, just go all the way back to black. But it took a while. Blue Alpha, you gotta stop subscribing to me on different platforms, Blue. Or, like, stop giving me money. Stop it. But thank you. You really do have the most beautiful dogs. I mean, thank you, Mitso. I think so. But I'm biased. Joey says, hi, everyone. Love from Ireland. Hey, Joey. Thanks for being here. Love from North Seattle. Guys, also, I do want to plug real quick. It is, right now it's 1:07 p.m. here in Seattle, Washington. In 1 hour and 53 minutes, I'm going to be playing games on Twitch with my buddy Ryan. If you participated in the Twitch live stream on Friday, we played RV there yet. I think we're going to pick up right where we left off. So I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. I've had a lot of feedback from people saying it's the hardest they've laughed in any of my Twitch live streams. So, yeah. She is doing a quick inventory check of her treats. You're correct. Yeah, so what time would that be, UTC? So like 11 p.m. UTC? Sugar Cookie, thank you so much. You're already a subscriber on other platforms. You don't have to do that. I really appreciate you doing it, but you don't have to. It's like 10:08 p.m. in Denmark. Okay, well, you go take a nap, I am myself first, for like an hour, and then just wake up and join us. In the middle of the night. Marie, that's a cool... What is it, like... A cool video game controller? That's sick as hell. I've never seen that one before. Thank you, Marie. Is she in pain? I hope not too much. I do think she's in a little bit of pain. Just love. But I have given her all of the meds that I am allowed to give her. So, she's not in like a ton of pain. It's just her normal baseline. So, Jonathan, you gotta stop telling me this. I will not. You do too much, Blue. The more you tell me I don't have to... The more you tell me I don't have to do that, the more money I will spend on you, Jonathan. Don't test me. Okay, well, I'll shut up then. Like, I mean it, though. This isn't reverse psychology. Lovely Marie is mother. You're not wrong, Mary. You're not wrong. Jonathan, have you seen this year's Christmas Village Lego set yet? You know, actually, I haven't seen it, but I am planning on going out and buying it for myself. I will probably go not this weekend, but the following. I love going to malls at Christmas time. Unpopular opinion. I know people are like, this sucks. And I get why they're like, this sucks. But I love it. Johan says 408 in PA. Nice. What part of PA? I talk about this all the time, but I was born and raised in Pittsburgh. John, how many pets have you had through your whole life? I don't know. I would have to count them all. A lot. Husband asked how Leia was impressive since he doesn't ask about family. Thank you, Mr. Mom's the Boss. That's very sweet of you. She's doing good. I'm sorry your family sucks and you don't care about them. But thank you for asking about my dogs. She's doing great. How do you wash Leia's bed? This zips off. This comes off in the zip. And I throw that in the wash. And then the pillow itself, I actually, I steam it. I've got, one of those handheld, steamer things. That's the only way I can ever figure out how to, clean pillows. certainly ones this big. And then same thing with the couch cushions. Like weirdly, the couch cushion, like I will steam these like every 6 months because Leia just uses this as a bed, and it starts to smell after a while. So I don't know what to tell you. I want husky paintings. Well, we're gonna work on them soon. You know, we've been doing the live for like 30 minutes. You should wait. You're from Pittsburgh, so you know the best sub shop, Permane Brothers? Yeah, I wouldn't call it a sub shop. Because I think sub implies like it implies like a roll, like a hoagie bun, if you will. Whereas Permane Brothers is on Italian bread. But yeah, if you ever find yourself in Pittsburgh, you go to a Permane Brothers. It's spelled Permanti. It's pronounced Per-Manny. Per-Manny. You go there, you order a cap and egg and an Iron City. Is it the best food you've ever eaten? Probably not. Is it a damn fine sandwich? Absolutely. Why would you have an Iron City beer to wash it down? Iron City beer is basically piss water. Well, you know, when in Rome. All right? That's what I would say. When in Rome. Cap and egg with an Iron City, you're welcome. That's my order. But I only get to go to Pittsburgh like once every 3 years. So I will have one Permane Brothers sandwich once every 3 years. But I used to go every Sunday. Like growing up, we'd go every Sunday. It was awesome. They're expanding further east. I know that this, it used to be Blue. I don't know how it is now. But it used to be that it was like they had like 12 locations in Pittsburgh and then one in like like St. Petersburg, Florida, because that's where all the Pittsburghers retire. Maggie, thank you for that $5 gift. That I love that avocado, that laughing avocado with like the workout band, like he's like a runner. Who's he fooling? Who's he fooling? You're never gonna get in this shape, you pudgy little avocado. Also, Mom's the Boss, please make sure that Mr. Mom's the Boss knows that I was just being irreverent. I was making a joke. I don't actually think he doesn't care about his family and that his family sucks. I don't actually think that. I was just making an irreverent joke. I apologize if I crossed the line, overstepped. They do have Permane here. My BFF is from Pittsburgh, LOL. Kimberly, are you in are you in St. Petersburg? I demand more cute Leia videos now. I'm working on it, Boy Master. You can also go just like check out the you're kind of right. Don't say that. You've told me about your son. He sounds wonderful. I demand more cute Leia videos now. Yeah, I mean, I've got playlists. John, that's a pear, not an avocado. Are you serious? I'm scrolling back up. Okay, that might be a pear. That might be a pear. You might be right about that. Silver Apple 182 with a $2 super chat. She is so cute. I want to give her pets. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. You should come to Australia so I can meet Archer and Leia, but you spelled meet M-E-A-T, and it sounds like a threat. I've been to Australia once. Exactly one time ever. I thought it was a pear this whole time. I mean, Marie, it probably is a pear, and I'm just an idiot. Like, that's... I can't rule that out. That actually seems incredibly likely. Is Leia using her leg already? She is using her leg. When she wants to go fast, she's still three-legged. She still hops. But when we're walking slowly, she uses all four. Australia has a strict pet law. They need to be quarantined for 6 months. Yeah, didn't like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard get in trouble once for just like smuggling their dogs in on a private jet? Why do I remember that? Do you have In-N-Out Burger where you live? No, we don't have any In-N-Out burgers here, which is a shame because I've only had In-N-Out a couple of times. Basically, every time I go to LA, I have In-N-Out, but I've only been to LA like 6 or 7 times. I thought it was good. I don't like remember the taste enough to like rank it. I remember eating it and being like, yeah, I love burgers. Seattle has a small burger chain called Dick's. And that's kind of my go-to, my favorite. because it's just like, hey, I feel like eating a burger, and I don't want to spend more than $3, and I can go to Dick's and I can get a cheeseburger for like $2.25 or something like that. And they have a really limited menu. It's like hamburgers, cheeseburgers. They have a deluxe and a special. They have fries and they have milkshakes. And that's kind of it. And I'm like, great, done, sold, say less, let's go. Was Leia's surgery very expensive? Yes, it was. All told, I'm talking with the diagnostics and everything, the surgery was $8,500. And then she's got 2 more x-rays after this, and those x-rays are about $300 each. And then she's got physical therapy. She has 14 weeks of physical therapy, which is like $1,800 on top of that. So all told for her surgery, I'm counting a lot. I'm counting all the diagnostics and everything, and the physical therapy. All of that ends up being somewhere between like $11,000 and $12,000, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, over 10K, Lowlanders. Yeah. We will watch YouTube ads for you, LOL. Well, this is why I was like, sure, Timu, I'll make an ad for you. And that backfired hard. Oops. Live and learn. So, we do have pet insurance. They don't cover any of the diagnostic stuff. They will reimburse us some for the surgery. I don't know how much. I don't know if we're gonna do acupuncture. We'll probably do acupuncture eventually, but like when Leia is like properly a senior dog. Because I know that my dog Puck, who lived to be just shy of his 18th birthday, he did acupuncture starting when he was like 16, and that really helped him. Maybe shop for new insurance. I mean, Anna, maybe. I just can't. I can't wrap my brain around that. Yeah, Miso, I kind of agree with you. Like, listen, I'm not saying like Team is like not a bad company. It is exactly as bad as everyone thinks it is, and I agree. That being said, I do think like Amazon's like much worse than people think it is. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at, but I appreciate the feedback. I take it in. Lesson learned. You're correct. Thank you for your feedback. I apologize if I upset you with that sponsorship. And yep, that's pretty much that. So my fiance and I adopted another pup on November 8th. They offered us pet insurance, and I brought up Leia and Archer's surgeries when we signed up for it. Kimberly, I love that. Thank you. No, for Archer's surgery, that was the big thing. Because that surgery and everything, I know I've talked about this before. I know you've heard this before. I'm sorry. Pretzel. It's Jonathan. Jonathan. There's one H in my name. It comes after the T. Mods, ban Pretzel. I'm kidding. Don't ban Pretzel. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm not as mad as I sounded there. But I know I talked about this a ton of times before, but everything with Archer, the hospitalization, all of that, ended up being $32,000, and the pet insurance covered about half of it. So, yeah, I'm a big advocate for pet insurance. Get pet insurance. Because, yeah, that hurt a lot to put all of that on credit cards. Really, really, really hurt. But it could have hurt double. It could have double hurt. So, I got insurance after Archer's surgery. I love that. Mom's the boss. Did she paint yet? No, we haven't painted yet. Do you guys want to start painting? Do you want to prep the painting for Archer and Leia to paint? Okay, I'm going to need help picking out these color palettes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to check my DMs real quick, and I'm going to see if any of these contest winners got back to me. So just, like, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let me check my DMs. Because, like, I DM'd them, and I was like, who do you want to do your painting, and what colors do you want? And they haven't responded to me yet, so, okay. I'm just checking. I'm just checking my DMs. Nope. Nope. Nobody has responded to me yet. Okay, so if that's the case, we're kind of flying blind here. So who's an artist? I'm back. Jonathan, get back here. I'm back, Neko. Where did you announce the contest winners? This was on YouTube. Yeah, there are no. I'm sorry, not YouTube. Sorry, I apologize. It was on Twitch on October 21st. I was on the Twitch front page for 8 hours, and I did a giveaway where people could enter to win paintings made by Archer and Leia, and there were 5 winners of the giveaway. And I will do it again in the future. I will. But yeah. Rainbow colors for Leia, like Pride. Okay. All right, so we're talking like Roy G. Biv here then for Leia. All right, I'm sorry. You're just going to see I'm trying to get the camera situated in such a way that I can do this and read it at the same time. All right. Roy G. Biv for Leia. Can we purchase paintings? Maggie, absolutely not. No. The reason why I'm not doing that, Maggie, is because I just don't have the time to like make all this. I actually think a lot of people would buy them, and I just like don't have the time to make them. Okay, give me 1 sec. Here's what we're doing. I need a Sharpie. All right, I found a Sharpie. Okay, so the one on the right will be Archer's. So we're gonna write Archer the Bug. And what's the date? It's November 20th. November 20th, 2025. Okay, cool. And then this one, we're going to write Leia, but November 20th, 2025. And if you end up with this painting, I'm sorry, my handwriting is so dog shit. Okay, cool. So, Leia Archer. All right. DMs were sent on Twitch, and after that, someone asked to be contacted elsewhere. That is correct, yes. There were 5 winners. I sent 4 DMs. One of the winners does not allow DMs on Twitch, so I'm going to have to figure out how to reach out to them some other way. Only one of the 4 people I DM'd got back to me, and they said, hey, this is my @ on Instagram. Can you DM me there? So I DM'd them on Instagram. They haven't responded to me yet. You're now up to speed. So, can we poll full rainbow versus bi or pan flag colors? I mean, I don't know how to do a poll on YouTube. I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know. I don't know what button to push. Is this a thing I should push? Highlight save to your channel as unlisted video. Okay, well, that was clearly the wrong button. Never mind. Okay. Cheeseburger colors for Archer. Brown, red, yellow, green, tan. I don't mind that. Mods, can you guys make a poll? I don't know. I don't know if they can make a poll. Okay, let's 10K for Leia paint. Done have that monkey money though. Okay, I've read that as monkey. And yeah. I don't think you can poll on YouTube. There's no option for me to do that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Okay. So for Leia, I'm just looking at this stuff. We want to let's do bisexual colors for Leia. Okay. So that's like reds, blues, and purples, right? What do we think about amethyst purple? I'm pulling colors out here. Metallic blue, that might be interesting. And where's a good red? I'm just looking at these. That's a little... Well, this is classic red. All right, do we want classic red? Or do we want deep red? Those are my two options here. No red? Pink, not red. Deep red, classic red. It's pink. I know it kind of looks it. I would go off the caps more than anything else. Okay, you want pink? Well, we're gonna pick 5 colors. Okay, so we can do. I'm gonna do a regular. No, I'll do a deep red, and then we'll do a pink on top of that. Okay. We have 3 options for pink. Okay. We've got fluorescent pink. We've got pink, or we've got pink blush. I'm kind of inclined. I'm just kind of looking at these. Fluorescent pink looks a little too harsh. IMHO next to the red. So like a pink blush. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like those 4. I'm going with the blush. Okay. So these are the 4. I think we should pick one more color. IMHO. There isn't much contrast. That's what I'm saying. Silver or gold. Orange. Darker blue. Okay. I saw three suggestions. Okay. So silver or gold. All right. Where's the silver? This is metallic silver. This is... Where's the gold? Metallic gold. Here's a dark blue. And then we said an orange. So like an orange yellow. Okay, here we go. So what do we think about the... Well, the dark blue doesn't... What's this? This is the metallic gold. Silver goes well with those colors. You want to do some silver? Gold would look nice for contrast. Gold. I'm scrolling up. I'm just doing a quick, like... It seems like people want gold or dark blue. That's kind of what it... Gold. I'm going to go with the gold for this one. For Leia's. I'm going to go with the gold for this one. So, okay. I've settled on... Guys, there will be other paintings. We're going to do a lot more other paintings. So, we'll just start with this guy here. This is Leia's. And we're gonna set this up. Archers can have silver. Yeah, let's do silver on archers. Great. I love that plan. Okay. We're doing Leia's. Is this dog safe? Yeah, you'll see. You'll see the vision, Addis. You'll be like, oh my God, this is incredible. I love this vision. All right, I'm going to put down some of this purple first. Because this amethyst purple, I love this amethyst purple. Look at this color. Okay. So, I have to, like, remove this cap first. Oh, Leia, are you okay? Are you hungry, baby butt? She's crying at me. Yeah, Leia, once I get this all set up, you're going to have a treat. So, okay. I got to take this cap off. It's like a whole process. Okay, this is stellar content, you guys. There we go. So I just kind of like do a little thing on here. Hang on. There we go. And I've actually kind of learned that I want to make sure that there's like a good amount of paint coverage over where I write the signature, because you can see it. You can see it through the canvas. So I just want to make sure that there's paint there. Okay, that's probably a good amount of purple. And I've also learned that I want to put this cap back. And I learned the hard way. Oh, that was almost a disaster. I learned the hard way not to press the cap down, because it will squirt paint out in all directions. I have clean laundry just off camera here. So I put the cap on, and then I screw it, and we're good there. I'm going to grab a paper towel. Give me a second. Leia, just patience, babes. All right. All right, let's get some of this metallic blue going. This is going to be interesting. We're using 2 metallic colors here. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Come on. You clearly didn't pay attention in art school. I very much did not. I also didn't go to art school. Listen, I have other talents, okay? Okay, here we go. Here's some metallic blue. I'm just kind of putting it places. I'm not really. There's not really a plan here. That looks pretty good to me on the metallic blue side. Yeah, you're here, Miss Lisa. Lisa. Yes, it's going to be interesting, and there's no mistakes in art. It will always be perfect. Thank you. I agree. Okay. There's that. Now we're going to go in with the deep red. What are you painting? I have no idea. I am confused. Fry live? Well, it's Thursday. Well, I don't know what side of the International Date Line you're on. It's Thursday for me. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, I got it. Their paw prints will be included, yes, but I'm not going to put them on the painting, unfortunately. I just couldn't figure out how to do that without it smudging to the point where, like, you couldn't really recognize what it was. I'm just trying to put this, like, where there's negative space. This is a very ketchup color. That's all right. Maybe we should have gone with a different red. Yeah, too late now. Oh, we're painting. Hell yeah, we're painting. You don't have to put the cap up with your fingers. What did you say there? You don't have to put the cap up with your fingers. You just pick it up with the bottle opening and then screw it on top. That's a very good idea. All right, let's do the pink. Maybe extra pink on top of the red. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there. Addis. This corner is also looking a little bare. All right. It's kind of doing a squiggles. I'm trying to anyway. I hear you, Leia. I know what you want, Leia. She wants some food. I hear you, Leia. I'm going to give you food. You're going to get cream cheese, Leia. You love cream cheese. You love cream cheese. You know? So maybe like little dabs of gold. Leia, I love you so much, baby, but she's been screaming at me like this all day. Give her a little treat in advance. She's had so many treats. From a viewer perspective, it feels like Leia doesn't eat much. She doesn't eat much. But, like, I try to get her to eat. I'll show you her bowl. Her bowl is presently filled with food. Leia, everyone can hear you. And just little splots of gold color. All right. I'm calling that done. Will it be good? I don't know. But it will be something. That much I promise. How do you maintain her weight when she doesn't want to eat? I mean, she's very good at regulating, frankly. Okay. Now we need to pick colors for Archer. So what do we say? We know we're doing silver. We already agreed on silver, so I'm already pulling out the metallic silver. Do we have any other thoughts on colors for Archer? Blue, green. Okay, green. All right. I'm just picking out some greens I like. Okay, here's 4 greens. We got turquoise. Okay. We got green. We've got apple green, and we've got emerald green. Forest green? Forest green. Best I can do is sap green, which I think is close to forest green. Forest and lake colors. I like that as a theme, Burf. I like that as a theme. Forest and lake. I like that. Okay. All right. If we're doing forest and lake, then what if we did like a sky blue? And we need something deep for the lake. Like an ultramarine? Sky blue and ultramarine? Hang on. I'm just kind of putting these here so that we can better see it. 'Cause we definitely need something. I just don't know what we need. Brown, maybe? Yellow? Try an earth tone like brown. Okay, I'm looking for it. What do we think? Okay, I'm kind of feeling it. I just want to see how this looks. Just want to see how this looks. If we don't like it, let me know. We'll move on. Okay. We've got a terracotta here. We've got raw sienna. And we've got Mars orange. These are the 3. What do we think about those? Coral? Oh, there's literally a coral. There's literally a coral squish. Okay, so what do we think between coral and Mars orange? I'm seeing a lot of Mars orange. Okay, I'm going to go with the Mars orange for this one. Now I'm seeing an equal amount of coral. Guys, I already put coral away. I'm just going with Mars. Okay. Now, I have a question. Do I want to do like kind of like what I did with Leia's painting where I just like kind of put it around there and we'll see what happens? Or should I like kind of arrange the colors where they would be in like a lake landscape? Like I could take some of the metallic silver and kind of like, that was almost bad. I could kind of like put it on the sides here like they're rocks, right? And then I could take the ultramarine and kind of put it here like it's the lake. And then I could take the Mars orange and kind of put it here, and then the sap green here, and then the sky blue up there. Do we want to do that? So I kind of like arrange the colors as if it's landscape for sure. All right, well, we're doing that. All right. Let's do the rocks first. So. Oh, wait, yep, I didn't take the cap off, did I? Now, whether or not it ends up looking like a landscape, I have no idea. Because Archer's going to paint this. We're just kind of putting the paint down for him. Leia, I hear you. Okay, and then why not? Why not some rocks at the edge there? Rocks at the edge of the lake. I like that. Okay. Leia, I hear you, ma'am. We're attempting a lake landscape. This could be a miserable failure. I wish I could join Twitch. I'm sorry, Mitzo. You don't have to join. You can just lurk. You can just watch. I don't think you have to create an account. All right, let's get some... They will be mixed as part of the painting. NG. Leia, I see you. I love you. We're gonna finish up this painting, and then you're gonna get to eat all this cream cheese, Leia. You love cream cheese. You love cream cheese, Leia. You're such a good girl. Will you do a Twitch stream later? Yes, I am going live on Twitch in like an hour and a half. Less, actually. She's had pain meds, so I don't. There are not. I don't think anyway. There are no winners of this here now. Leia, I love you. All right, we got some water's edge there. Leia, I love you so much. Leia, I'm trying. We gotta get through this, Leia, butt, and then you can have the cream cheese. You love cream cheese, Leia. Do you want a cookie? Do you want a cookie from Mom's the Boss? I'll bring you a cookie. You wait here. You stay right there, Leia, okay? They're gonna watch you while I grab you a cookie. Wait. Wait. This cookie from Mom's the Boss. You say thank you? No, she's deeply entitled and ungrateful. I love her so much. Good girl, lie down. Good girl, Leia. Okay, good girl. All right. Back to it. Thank you, Mom's Boss, for the cookies. It's like the only thing I've been able to consistently get her to eat today. All right, ultramarine. Here we go. All right, here we go with the ultramarine for the lake. This could be an absolute miserable failure. In fact, I'm kind of expecting it to be, but that's okay. It's a learning process. We're doing our thing, you know? We're figuring it out together. Oh, she loves them. No, she's like obsessed with them. So, thank you. Again, the only thing I could get her to eat today. That's not true. She did lick a little bit of cream cheese, so. It'll probably be an ugly painting for a human. Yes, it will. It will be a good painting for a dog. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of, I'm not an artist. Listen, if some of these suck, that's fine. They don't need to see the light of day. All right. This is the forest green we talked about. Or what's it? It's called a sap green. So maybe this is kind of like the little forest we got going there. And hopefully this will be evocative of something. Hopefully. Both fingers crossed. And then the sky blue to finish it off. I do like that green. That was a good call. I don't know who told me to do forest green. I can't remember, but yeah, good call. Okay. Hopefully, this ends up, you know what? I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I'm going to do it. Do like little dabs of like sky in there. Feels like I need one right there. I have no idea if this is going to be cool or not. Again, we'll find out together. Okay, we did it. So the one on the right that we just did, Archer's going to paint that one. He will paint this one. And then this one, Leia's going to paint. So, no, Maggie, I'm not going to. No, but thank you. Thank you for asking. This is very sweet of you to ask. All right, hold please. I don't know how I'm gonna get this on camera because I need both hands for it. It's a whole thing. I'll show you in a second. I have prepared these freezer bags, and what I have done is I have smeared cream cheese on the outside of these freezer bags, right? And these freezer bags, these canvases are 8 inches by 8 inches, and these are, 1 gallon freezer bags. Leia, I hear you. You're gonna get a treat in a second, Leia, but. And what I need to do, it's easier to do with 2 people. It's actually very hard to do with 1 person. Is open these up. I'm not even sure if this is on camera, obviously, because I'm not looking at the screen. And I need to, as gingerly as possible, because I don't want to hit the paint, is we put this inside the freezer bag. Okay, that's good enough. And I've learned you don't want to seal it all the way. I seal it like a little bit so paint doesn't get out, but you do want air to get out. So that's one. That's Leia's. And oh no, I got some paint on my table. That'll buff out. My wife's gonna be mad at me. Okay, that's fine. That'll come out. It'll be alright. It's not the end of the world. The table's already scratched. It's several years old. It'll be fine. Nobody tell her. She doesn't watch this. She doesn't watch my content, so it's not the end of the world. Okay. All right. Then that goes in there. And we seal that a little bit. Again, you want the air to come out. I learned that the hard way. Because if air doesn't come out, then it creates like an air pillow. And when the dog is licking it, they don't actually get it all the way. Okay, I'm back. I'm looking at the screen again. Was that terrible content? All right. All right, we've got the Leia painting right here. And now we're going to go over, and I'm going to put that on the floor. And, okay. Okay, Leia, go ahead. Okay, Leia. Go ahead, you don't want it? Okay. Leia, okay. Nope. All right. We're going to deliver this to Leia's lap. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put this right in front of her. And again, I'm trying not to move it around because I want her to paint it. I don't want to paint it. I want her to paint it. There you go, Leia. I'll just hold it for you. Go ahead. And then, as she licks it, she's painting it. And actually, in the case of Archer, I just, taped this to the floor. And that worked great when I taped it. I was planning on doing that for Leia, but she doesn't seem to want to move from her spot. Here, I'll just hold it, Leia. You go ahead. So I don't know whose painting this is going to be. This might turn out terrible. This might be a really bad painting and nobody wants it. But we'll see. We'll see what we're going to find out what it looks like together. And then it needs like 2 days to dry. It's actually like shockingly hard to hold this and crane my neck to look over at the screen. All right, well, Manders will take it. Well, if none of the contest winners want it, I'll figure something out about who to get this to. I think the ketchup red might have been a controversial choice, but we'll see. Good girl, Leia. You're doing so good. We all want it. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. So on Amazon, I found this paint set, and it was like $35 for 24 paints, or $50 for 80 paints. So I just spent the 50 and got the 80 paints. That was my plan. And when the box came, my wife was like, "Did you get enough paint?" It's like, I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I paint my wife to be like a harpy, but she's wonderful. she's incredible. She's the greatest person I've ever met in my entire life. I do make her sound like a harpy sometimes, though. That's just for comedic effect. She's actually like incredible. Good girl, Leia. Yeah, you have all of that. See, I told you she was hungry. She just didn't want any of the stuff I had for her. She just wanted cream cheese. This is amazing. I'm so jealous of whoever's getting this. Thank you. Are you going to make some for yourself? I have already made a couple for myself. I've done 2 so far. Well, Archer's done 2 so far. Leia, frankly, has just like not been interested in food after her surgery, so I couldn't really get her to do a painting. This is the first painting she has ever done, and she's doing it live on YouTube. Good girl, Leia. But this will be Archer's 3rd painting. So, hey, sorry you got so much slack yesterday. We still love you. We just also hate Team. Honestly, fair, Mary. I'm gonna level with you. If I had known, I would not have done that piece of sponsored content. I was genuinely surprised. You guys are much more in the know about Temu than I am. So it is what it is. Was that good, Leia? Did you enjoy that? Are you done? Are you done with your painting? She says her masterpiece is finished. Good girl. Okay, we're going to go paint with Archer now, okay? Good girl, Leia. You're so wonderful. Okay, I'm going to set this one down. And we're going to pick this other one up. And we're going to go see Archer. Look at him snoozing out there. He's such a good boy. Okay, I gotta be careful not to hit the screen. There we go. Archer the Bug. Everyone wanted to see you make artwork, Bug. Yeah, that's for you. Okay. Okay. Archer, okay, go ahead. Really? You're gonna be lazy about it? You're not gonna get out of bed? Are you serious, Archer? Archer, get out of bed and make your painting, Archer. Are you serious? Here, do you want me to hold it for you? I'll hold it for you. I'm coming in, Bug. I'm coming in. Hang on. Archer. Just... I love him so much. He's so lazy. Just like his dad. Good boy, Archer. Just like neither one of them wanted to get out of bed. I can't believe that. Both of them were like, I like cream cheese, but it's all the way over there. Archer, don't bite it. But yeah, I actually I have a lot of fun making these. If you have Archer, stop biting it. If you have dogs, I kind of recommend doing this. It was not like that expensive to buy all the stuff. The thing that's going to be expensive for me is shipping these around the world. So I know one of the winners is in Germany. Not looking forward to that postage, but that's okay. Bug? Good boy. Archie knows how to get you to work. He does. He really does. He's painting the sky now. Good boy, Archer. Archer made me think of your shirt. Minimum wage, minimum effort. Yeah, no, that's my favorite shirt. I wear it all the time. I think this one's going to be his best work. I actually, you know what, Squish? Honestly, me too. I can't wait to see it. What's he licking? It's cream cheese. Your wife doesn't watch your content. LOL. Wish she was more supportive. LOL. I'm joking. Well, she's out here working a day job to supplement the money I don't make from content creation. So it's hard for her to be more supportive than this. So good boy, Archer. He's doing so good. I'm so proud of him. Look at, he's getting good coverage on that canvas. That's what I was hoping for, Bug. Why the names Leia and Archer? I'm a fan of Star Wars, and I'm a fan of the cartoon show Archer. And their personalities kind of fit, I think. What field does your wife work in? She's in marketing. Good boy, Archer. He's doing so good. Okay, I'm going to rotate this just so that you can get better access. Other than Huskies, what breeds of dogs do you like? I like all breeds, honestly. How come you got to name them both? I didn't name them both. We kind of had a list of names, and we agreed on them. Is YouTube your full-time job? If not, what field do you work in? I work in marketing. No, it's not my full-time job. I have a goal. I set a goal for myself. I was like, November 1st, 2026 is when I would like to achieve full-time content creator. I don't know if I'm going to hit it. We'll see. But that's kind of what I'm working towards over the next 11 and a half months. Is low-key already looking like a landscape? Yeah, honestly, not that bad. I'm sure an art teacher would critique it. But a husky made it, you know? A husky made it. This husky made it. Hi from Jacksonville, Florida. I love your content. Brings a smile while dealing with medical issues. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that good, Bug? Can you guys hear Leia crying in there, annoyed that Archer's getting attention and cream cheese? We can make this your full-time job by paying you. Well, Tiggers, thank you so much for saying that. I do have a lot of plans for content coming up. Merch is coming next month, and really already the Patreon and the YouTube channel members have been live for less than a month, and already that has just been such a boon. So thank you to the patrons and YouTube channel members. Really, that more than anything is going to help me make more and better content. Good boy. Was that good? Was that good, handsome boy? Did you leave a bit? You left a bit on this corner. There's no paint there, but you can get that cream cheese. You want that cream cheese? Yeah, he does. Good boy, Archer. Okay. All right, Bug. Just get that last bit of cream cheese. Good boy. All right, let's crack these. Let's crack these paintings open. Let's see what they look like. Hang on. Hang on. I don't want to mess the painting up. All right. There we go. All right. Good boy, Archer. Thank you. Okay. All right. In we go. Hi, Leia. Hi, Miss Butt. Are you upset? Okay. Well, this was an Archer painting, but we'll let you, if you want to add some of your flair. Good girl. Okay. That just makes it a little bit more valuable, the painting, I think. Okay. We've got our 2 paintings here. Now, I have also learned what you don't want to do. Sorry that I'm trying to make it so that you can't see the tripod, but it's just kind of in the way. Sorry. You don't want to just like open it up and pull it out because that will smear the painting. So let me get scissors. All right. Now I'm not looking at the chat while I do this, so sorry. I can't see what you're saying. But with the scissors, it's best to just cut this open. Hi, Leia. Hi, Leia. Why don't you come here so people can see you? She's behind the camera, staring at me. Like she's still hungry. I know you're still hungry. I know you're still hungry, miss. And, okay. Leia, we're getting into your painting right now, Leia. The people want to see what you made. Let me just cut this last one. Okay, I'm doing that very indelicately, but I don't care. All right, and then we kind of peel it up so that we're not smearing it around. And there's Leia's painting. It's a tremendous mess. Of course it is, Leia. Just like you. Okay. All right, I'm going to take that out. And we're going to put that off to the side. And I will be right back. I'm just going to throw all of this away so I don't have to deal with it anymore. One moment. Okay. Now, I'm going to, as delicately as possible, remove this masking tape. Again, I'm not looking at the screen, so if you're chatting, I'm sorry I'm not seeing it. I apologize for ignoring you while I do this. I just want to make sure I don't screw it up. Okay. Okay. Come on. There we go. And I kind of like the crisp line look that it gives, which is why I do that masking. It weirdly makes it look more intentional, you know? Hang on. I'm gonna get under here. I don't want it to drip, but I get under there. Okay, there we go. All right. That is Leia's painting. Let me throw this masking away. I actually really like this look. I think that looks really cool. I do think that looks really cool. That turned out really cool, I think. Yeah, Leia, you're an artist. Now, it is very thick. I don't know if you can tell how thick that is. So I am just going to put this in the basement for like 48 hours to let it dry. Here, let me pick up this light. Maybe you can see it better that way. I think that looks cool as hell, personally. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. If one of the people who won the giveaway doesn't want it, or if I should say, if none of the people who won the giveaway want it, figure something else. We'll give it away to someone else. I don't want to auction these off, you know. I don't want to auction them. I want to give them. So, and there's a little bit of smearing here. I don't think that was from my thumb. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. Oops. Oops, oh well. So let's see what Archers looks like. Let's crack this open. I'm very excited to see Archers. Leia, I love you. You're a very good girl. I hear you. Everyone hears you, Leia. Leia, I can't just keep giving you cream cheese. Hang on, that's not working. I need a different angle. Okay. Okay, that's better. Yes, Miss Butt, I hear you. I love you. We're Leia. Now we unveiled your painting. We need to unveil your brothers. Okay, don't be rude, Leia. Archer gets a turn too. All right, and let's peel that back. Okay, that looks pretty cool, actually. It's actually like weirdly messier than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought this one was gonna be less messy. Okay, there's that landscape. Now let me throw all this away. I'll be right back. You're a very good girl, Leia. I love you very much. She's pouting on her bed right now. Okay, so let's put Leia's painting out the way. You know what it looks like? If you've ever played Wingspan, this is like the same colors that they use for the board of Wingspan. Like the board game Wingspan. I don't know if you've ever played it or not. All right. Let's get this masking off. Let's see what that looks like underneath. I'm like working around the tripod right now. So I'm trying not to knock it over. I'm trying not to drop the painting. It's a lot, but we're doing pretty good. I don't know. I think that looks pretty cool. I think that looks pretty cool, you guys. And yeah, it's very thick as well. Like maybe I need to dial in how much paint to use. So this will take a couple of days to dry. But I think that looks really cool. Good. I'm going to level with you. I was really skeptical about I can't remember what color we went with. Is it coral that we went with? No, we went with the other one. We went with the Mars, I think. I was really skeptical about that, and I was skeptical about the red. But I ended up really loving them, so I'm glad I listened to you guys. All right, let me throw these out. I need more paper towels. I got a lot of green paint slopped off on here. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm really happy with how both of these turned out. Those look really cool. I think. Just one man's opinion. So there's Leia's. And there's Archer's. That's really cool. Okay, well, these are going in the basement. They're going to dry for about 48 hours. And, yeah, I think they look cool as hell. So, yeah. Well, we've been going for an hour and a half now. Thank you guys for your help with the... Leia, where did you get that sock? Where did that sock come from, Leia? Leia, where did you get this sock? She steals socks all the time. I have only ever seen a sock in her mouth exactly once. One time ever. You guys were watching the live, all right? Go check the tape, okay? When she was out here making her painting, you got a piece of fur, dang. I don't know if you can see that on camera. She had this big piece of fur in her mouth. Check the tape. When she was making her painting, there were no socks here. You're a thief, Leia. You're a thief, Leia. Yeah, you are. You're a thief. Leia, we're all thinking it. Where you going, miss? Where we going? What, you think you're some kind of big-time artist now? Leia, but what if I gave you a cookie? Would you like another one of your Mom's DeBoss cookies? Okay, can I get a high five? No, I'm not gonna make you do that. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get you another cookie. Let's get you a cookie. Let's get you and your brother cookies. For being so wonderful. Let me throw that sock downstairs so it will end up in the laundry. Here, you guys just look at the paintings while I prep their cookies. Oh, you okay, Leia? Oh, are you okay, Leia? She just bumped her snoot. She just bumped her snoot. She seems fine. You okay, pretty girl? Yeah, she seems fine. Look at her. She's fine. Okay, Mom's boss. I'm giving them the one tough cookie. I'm just going to break this in half. So, thank you for this. Okay. All right, let's give the monster some cookies. Here you go, Miss Butt. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I'll take it on my bed. Of course you will. Of course you will, pretty girl. I love you. Enjoy. Good girl. All right, where's my handsome boy Archer? Let's go find Bug. Hi, mister. Hi, mister. The people wanted you to get a cookie for doing such a good job painting. Good boy, enjoy. Everyone, this was so fun. Thank you so much for hanging out. What time is it now? It is 2:15 p.m. In Seattle. In 45 minutes or less, I am going live on twitch.tv/SiberianDerpskis We're gonna play some RV there yet with my buddy Ryan. I would really love it if you joined. The Leia cam will be active. Hope to see you there, but no worries if not. And yeah, just thanks for hanging out, guys, and thanks for your help with the paintings. I think they turned out great. I'm like, unironically, I'm like, damn, those look good. So thanks for everything, you guys. And yeah, we'll talk soon. So, yep. Bye for now. Bye.